What a great day in the hood today. Of course, now my videos begin here because I'm living here. You've got some greenery, but what's happening today? So we'll start here as an eastbound CSX flies by, heading for Philadelphia. That was a long one. I tried to get to St. Denis in time for that train, but while I was on Route 1, there were a couple of slow vehicles in front of me that held me back. So I missed the locomotives, but I caught the rolling stock. But again, as long as I'm in this neck of the woods, I'll get back onto the original National Pike and pop into Ellicott City, my home away from home. Oops, that's Perryville. Uh-oh. Well, now I got two homes away from home. I should be mayor of this place. Or better yet, Barry the Bubble Man should be mayor. Let's see if he's here. So, let's go have a look. Cool place. Hidden gems, anybody? All right, to our Bubble Man. And there he is, putting on a show. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, guy.
How's it going?
It's going.
So go back up this way, honey. Hey, how are you there? I am soaking wet, so be careful. Yeah,
I know it's hot.
It's hot, yeah.
There you go. All right.
Ready?
Good.
Yes.
Bubble watch.
Cool.
You can keep bubbles with you anytime. Wow.
Yeah, look at the little, all those in that little one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see if I can catch one. Let's see if I can catch one.
Catch a bubble.
Hey, cool.
Yeah, there you go. Got it. Yeah, I see it there.
Wow.
Catching a bubble.
How in the hell?
That's like catching a shadow or something.
That's right, isn't that great?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, there we go.
He's a magician.
That's right, the bubble magician, yeah?
Yeah, bubbles are very relaxing.
That's right, it's like therapy.
Relaxing to watch those bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the place to be.
This is a forget-me-not.
Either here or Perryville.
Forget me not, so don't forget.
That's right, don't forget.
They will forget you not.
They'll forget you not.
That's right.
Yeah, unforgettable. I'm unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable. Nat King Cole, right?
Yeah, right. You open the bubble up like this and then twist.
He's not
twist the what?
Okay.
See, I'm twisting it.
Today we're with Captain and Tennille.
Forget me not. Forget me not. You know, like you know, a flower. Forget me not. It's a flower, forget me not.
He said unforgettable, and that can call
That's
us.
true, yeah.
Unforgettable.
Let's say we're capping into Neil today.
You gotta twist it off, honey. Look. Let's see you do some big bubbles.
Oh,
Big
her name's
bubbles.
Ellen, okay.
Give me a big swing, back and forth. Back and forth. Oh, yeah, you're good at that.
Here we go.
Hey, see some more bubbles. Twist it off, honey.
Whoa! That's all right.
Hey, Ellen. Back and forth. That's enough, honey.
I'm not bored yet. Are you?
Wow.
You have to get your hands.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. You don't want to get, no hands in water. You have, it's called oil. You know, oil and water doesn't mix very well.
Oh, it doesn't mix with.
Okay, blow into
Oh. She got in my way. Sorry, folks.
No, you gotta blow into it. You gotta blow. Blow into it. Look around.
You gotta blow like a fish.
What?
That's my understanding.
You're here.
Do your fish imitation. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
It bubbles within bubbles and all kinds of stuff. All right.
No, harder. You gotta break that wall, remember? You gotta break the wall.
If I keep going to that, my YouTube viewers will go insane.
Watch.
But there is Barry. Had it since 1985. 82
Take it out
rather.
And then blow the bubble inside.
That's right.
Now do it. Yeah.
Almost.
Almost there's one. There's
Behind it. Behind it.
Well, bubble fission, bubble separation.
You got two in.
Oh, look, she got it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you made
Actually, we have both fission and fusion.
That's right. There's a bubble diploma. Very good.
We'll get you one.
That's right.
Pretty color.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Ooh. Psychedelic glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Well, best I can do there, but
Yeah.
Let me try.
I'm sure I can eat a polarized
Can you put them?
only thing, looking through these things, you think you're tripping.
You can do either one. You do big bubbles? Yeah, sure. That's what I do. You're nice and tall. So
Mine's in the 70s.
that's what I do.
What I did back then.
Open it. Oh, you hold this. I don't have more space yet. I gotta put some more space. Not enough solution.
How about just a little bit more? Then we'll go.
That is huge.
There's one. That's a good one. You got it? Good deal.
See, here it is.
Yeah.
There it goes.
You want to do a bubble? So you can take a picture of you? Sure. Yeah. Why not? But you see the
Bubble
idea,
selfies.
Ideas to go around and circle. Yeah.
Selfies are new, by the way.
Like this. Look, see, I'm
I was taking those back in the 60s and 70s. The word is new, but not the concept.
Look at her. Taking the picture. Up high.
Wow.
Look at it.
Wall-to-wall bubbles.
That's great. Yeah. You got
All
my
right, guys, had our fun. I guess we'll move on.
Yeah.
Don't want to bore my viewers too much.
I don't know.
Oh, I put them back, yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, look up. Oh my God, it's moving. I don't want to pop it. Look this way.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Grand reopening.
All right. This down. Small bubble. See, these are.
And on the back, Barry the Bubble Man.
Oh, wow. That's right. Here you go. Have some fun.
And now departing time. I hope I didn't dwell on Barry too long. Anybody willing to do what he does every Sunday to make people happy and put smiles on their faces is okay in my book. Okay, lower the window down. Just as we did a couple of months ago.
Hey, Barry! Barry! Yoo! Hi!
Hey. Yeah. Encore for you. Yep, Ellicott City. I heart Ellicott City. And Perryville. So it's official. I have 2 homes away from home. And I have 2 homes. I'm not that rich. Right there, former streetcar station. Then it became a firehouse. Now it's the wine bin. And the clamp at home. I keep showing that. And of course, we're still on the original National Pike. Check that out. Last place on Earth. I thought that described where I hang out. You're the last place on Earth. I wonder what that refers to, other than where I hang out. Interstate 70 again, for the time being, and a truck weigh station that's hardly ever open. What a waste of money. A waste of taxpayer money here in Maryland. And then they raise our taxes. But we'll get off here and check out Mount Airy, which sits atop Pars Ridge. Okay, let's see what lies ahead. Right now we're directly over top of the Binos Mount Airy tunnel, which runs that direction. There was a cut here at the top of the grade back when they first laid the track, but in 1905 they built the tunnel to avoid the grade. But even before that, the line took a wider swing to climb the ridge and went through downtown Mount Airy. We'll stop and check out the original station, which is dead ahead. The tracks once crossed here. Yep, that pharmacy, this building, was the original Mount Airy B&O station. Have a quick look. But you're closed. And there it is. The former Mount Airy station of the B&O Railroad, circa 1832. And now facing east at the top of Pars Ridge. If the tracks were still in place right now, I'd be standing on them and about to be hit by a train. But the tracks came out of the woods way down there. Let me try to get a good zoom here. Now fenced off, but the tracks would have come out of that woods and then gone behind me to pass the station. I believe there were 3 tracks here at one time, maybe even 4. And then, after the station, I'm sorry about my car there, I didn't want to walk any further than I had to, so I parked right there. The tracks continued across the road and into the woods way up there. I then took a swing to the south to join the current main line where it now runs. But of course, back then this would have been the current main line, although one didn't exist. When they built the current B&O line and tied this one into it, there was a Y track at the junction where they turned trains and then brought them up here. But in this direction, we're connected to the main line way back when. No Y track, just a branching off, whatever. However you want to word that. This part of the Mount Airy trackage was pulled up in 1959, and the remaining trackage out of the west there to the station was taken out in the 1980s, not that far back. But a small smidge of track still exists from the Y track to a particular business that they're serving. Of course, you can't see it from here. And Mount Airy Station from the opposite side, looking east. As I said, if the track was still in place, I'd be standing on it and about to be hit by a train. But to the west, one can't even tell there was even a track there in the first place. Now totally reclaimed by nature. But I have some photos, well I believe I do, where the tracks are still visible going through there and crossing the road to the train station. My, how time changes things. Nice Beano caboose there. I assume it's original. But around this way, I recall when that billboard there was advertising 1981 Fords. Got part of it. Here, I'll show you. Yep, believe it or not, that's there. But right now, there is no way I can walk into a model train store. I'll begin getting sentimental. I can't go in there. I'll get glassy-eyed. So I better get out of here. And now on the road to cross is what's left of the branch. The Mount Airy branch. That way is the white track to the main line, as I explained. And this way was downtown Mount Airy. And now departing the Mount Airy area. I wish there was more of the branch I could show you, but part got taken up and part got grown over. Only a small part of it's still there. Look, I took photos way back when I did. So in that case, let's move on to what lies ahead. Assuming something lies ahead. We're heading north and straddling Pars Ridge. Right on top of it. On the crest of Pars Ridge. But again, I find myself heading west. But again, just temporarily, as far as the next town. When you see distant mountains, you know we're heading west. Not a bad day though. Hot enough for the road to have an occasional mirage. But the camera can't pick them up. Because they're mirages. They're not really there. Well, if that's not it, I don't know. Once again, heading north on this road. And this could very well be my first time over this part of the road. I've used other parts of this road before, but don't think this part yet. I know where it goes though. Fear not. Or fear, go ahead. And now north on another road. Looking for more railroad spots. And what should soon be coming up. It's my first time this way too, but I recognize the name. That's why I came this way. It's a shortcut to a train place. Yeah, what else? Hairpins. I don't need any myself. Don't need hairpins. Just got a haircut. Hopefully I'll see the mill this road is named after. Been on this road for a while, but still haven't gotten where I'm trying to get to. I guess my shortcut is actually a long cut Oh no, it's a long cut instead. Very colorful there. But up here is what I came for. The original Western Maryland Railway. The original westbound main line. Now, of course, part of CSX. And some place would be McKinstry's Mill, or the one-time mill. Could that be it? But here for sure is the Western Maryland Railway. Station there? I'm not sure. It looks like one and doesn't look like one. Just what I needed. And that's it. The former Western Maryland Railway Station here in Union Bridge. Now it's a museum for the Western Maryland Railway. And I did a video on it, part of my Historic Maryland series, for those who've watched. When I made my Historic Maryland video, I was informed that that was the passenger station there. And this building over here was the freight station. Looking across the street to the freight yard, now operated by Maryland Midland Railway. But I have classic photos of this place too, back in the 80s, before it was all changed around. And you may view them in my Historic Maryland video, Union Bridge Station. So, go watch the video and view the photos. And some stuff there, just for show. Now departing the area, gonna make more tracks, so to speak, pun intended. Oh, mirages. I tried. But again on the road, I don't think I used before. Now passing through a place known as Uniontown. There's one in PA too, but theirs is bigger and has trains. Trying to find one last hurrah before going back to the big city. Well, semi-big city, whatever. Now let's see if I know this road. Middleburg Road. I've heard of it, but haven't been on it before. Stay going north, play it safe. Can't go west. It'll take too long. Though I like the west. And more of Uniontown here. Little quaint hamlet. It's a quaint Shakespearean play. Oh, we're downtown now, okay. Yep. Now where is Shakespeare? Where's he live? In a hamlet. Where else? Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna tell those literary jokes. Literary jokes, yeah, right. Okay, on to other things. It said north. I think we're facing almost due east. I've been on this road for a while. Just waiting to arrive someplace. But if I'm not mistaken, we should soon be in the Westminster area. And I was right. Arriving Westminster. And once again, I brought you through here on a day Odyssey, coming the other way, heading west. We're heading east now. And up here, the former Western Maryland line once crossed again on its way west. From left to right, east to west. The same line we just saw in Union Bridge. But the station here is long gone. The station was over there. Now a parking lot. Don't need stations, we need parking lots. One more of the many pre-Civil War towns we have here. Now departed town, but stuck behind some slow vehicle for some reason. Limit's 35-40. They're doing about 15-20. Been that way almost all day. Yeah, go. They can't wait till they get to their turn and then slow down. Where they learn driver ed. In a Cracker Jack box. That's where their instructions came from. This is the original route. So of course there is a paralleling main highway that could have been taken. But I thought I'd stay on this road as long as I could for variety. But it comes with a price sometimes. Not that I'm in a hurry necessarily, but if the sign says 40 and you're just doing 15 miles an hour, I'm not going to be your biggest fan. Too bad. I'm not going to like you on Facebook. And here it slows down. Well, I'm not on Facebook anyway. But here we slow down. But back there was 40, and we were slowing down worse than 30. Passing through a place called Reese. I believe it was the late 1950s when they took this road out finally. Late 50s, early 60s, somewhere around there. And put in a 4-lane highway to replace it, which I'll soon be on. But on this road, it's at the middle of nowhere, as opposed to the 4-lane highway, where you know you're somewhere. Did I say that right? Now we're on the current highway, as promised. Put in late 50s, early 60s. I recall when it was still a concrete surface. Yeah, I'm that old. But being it's almost bedtime, gotta hit the freeway. Yeah, Baltimore sounds good. Let's go there. Let's check that out. All right. That direction is Owings Mills. There was a big mall there, built about 20 years ago, but got torn down recently, along with 2 other area malls. They built a lot of malls in this area, now they're tearing them all down. I wonder what it could be. eBay, Amazon, eating into profits. A lot of malls are disappearing. But back in the 70s and 80s, malls were the in thing. Who recalls mall rats? I used to be one. Over here, Baltimore's Metro, aka Subway, takes you downtown, obviously. For those who watch my Light City Festival, that's how he got there, on the Metro. I even showed you the station. Here the tracks were on the median of the freeway. as far as I-695. Then this highway ends and tracks are on their own. I only know one thing. If video killed the radio star, then the internet killed the shopping mall. Hey, somebody should write a song about that. And here is 695. Our freeway ends and we get onto 695. But the subway tracks keep going south to the city, obviously. So, hope you're enjoying your Sunday out with your bullfrog on this eclipse eve. Tomorrow's a solar eclipse. But by the time you view this, it'll have long been over. A bit more traffic here now, but being this is a circuitous route that goes around the city, that's probably the reason for it. We were on I-70, it wasn't too bad. We were on I-795, same there, not too bad. But here, just a bit more traffic. Just a bit more. Baltimore Beltway opened 1962. And I saw it open. Back then, just 2 lanes each way, and the road almost dead empty. Hardly a car on it. Now 3 and 4 lanes each way, and 5 in some spots, and filled to capacity, especially during the week. There you go. 55 years of progress, if you want to call it that. I'll be viewing the eclipse safely on my camera screen instead of looking at it directly. It'll be on my camera screen. You let my camera go blind instead of me. Not that I can afford a new one, but that sounded good. But the highway signs over the road a little ways back talked about the eclipse. They said eclipse tomorrow, plan ahead, no parking on shoulder. To tell you the truth, if there's an eclipse, I don't want to be outdooring it. It'll be chaos, be madness, like a full moon. The moon's shadow, the same effect as a full moon on people. Doesn't matter which end of the moon they look at. Okay, here's where you get off. Where do you get off? Alright, head for the hood. And here we are, we made it. Still rather pleasant. Temps in the upper 70s. Humidity not too bad. Gone about 175 miles today, give or take. Just for you. Alright. Home sweet home. Semi-sweet. Bittersweet.